Okay, so 1996, good luck. Oh, we've played lots of times. Could be in any time control, that, of course. We've played many, many games. Let's challenge for the center. I might do G3 as well, just to stick to my normal reti type structure. Okay, now what do we want to do? Let's bring the rook across and prepare to challenge the center. Let's just do that. Okay, open or closed. I'm just going to go C3 for now. There's this annoying bishop move at some point. Maybe do we just deal with that by coming across? Let's go with the knight, and then we can move the queen out of the way if we need to. I don't think he'll take here, but he could. He doesn't. Take here, up. Lose a bishop, gain a knight would be good. So take here, up. If you take and grab the pawn, we can take here. Trade everything off, but... no, not sure. Let's develop the bishop. I don't want to burn too much time. Obviously, I'm trying to use my time, but we don't want to burn all of it. Okay. Let's see if we encourage another pawn push and then drop back again. Yeah, the idea is takes, pawn push. If you take the bishop, I take the knight, and we hit 2 pieces. Queen up. Let's just play queen up and hit the pawn, see what he does. He does come up. So is this now a move up? Here. Takes, queen takes, rook takes. No, I don't think it's quite so good. It might be. I don't think it's quite good. I don't think it's a move at all now. I've moved the knight, but try and bring the rook across. I mean, he might just try and grab a pawn at some point. Let's see. He comes over, so let's centralize. It might be good to create an imbalance, just give up the bishop for knight, just purely to imbalance the position, but I'm going to come up and create a square for the knight here. Again, it might mess the structure up, but it's a square. H4, a bit bold, but it does threaten H5. That's a bit of a technical problem, isn't it? I'm going to have to move the rook. That's a real problem. Yeah, I might have to give up the bishop for the knight just to get rid of this threat, because you can play moves like kicking my knight here. I mean, okay, now we can take, but you don't want the knight jumping in if you can help it. Okay, I'm going to take it now. Then where do I put my knight? Maybe we come back here. Or have we just simply blundered, actually? My queen's no longer guarded, what the heck? I think I've still got a move here, cost the queen. If you take, I take the queen. And if you take the queen, I take with the knight, but... losing a bit of focus there. Black's got a good position here, and hasn't he? So my opening's not very clever. What about knight backing up? That looks alright though. Yeah, I've already got a square there for the other knight, so I'm going to go this way or hit the bishop. Try and bring the knight into play here. Rook comes forward. So let's hit the bishop first. Bishop guards here. Try and bring the other knight across. Not easy, not easy. But jump this other knight across. Maybe we can come back and hit the rook, but I guess you can just come down. Again, I'll just click my little heater on there. So it's kind of okay today, not too cold. I don't particularly like this knight here, but anything better? What about knight forward? Pawn up. Knight back to hit the rook, but then is it a bit misplaced? Rook across, rook over. Take, take. Pawn up looks fine. Or this pawn up. Yeah, let's take, hit the bishop this way and come back here maybe. Then potentially we can go forward. Maybe pawn up first. Let's go here. Rook down, I guess, but I thought I had rook up. Maybe I don't, actually. Knight up, pawn down. I think I've gone a little bit wrong here. Or I think I've gone a big bit wrong here. I'm losing a pawn at best, I think. Because you just trade and bring the other rook down. Rook c1, you can develop your bishop in a couple of moves. So, well, he doesn't do it there. I'm going to guard the rook now and then pretend to go forward with my knight. I'm not sure what he's trying to aim for. Oh, he's hit the rook, so I'll have to take. And rook up. Yeah, just click that heater back off. So the rook's gone back. So I'm just looking at the obvious knight forward, but after pawn up, what do you do? Check, and you've got no useful, real good moves, have you? Here, I don't see a great benefit. I'm going to push a pawn and try and fix this. Unless he wants to blast it open. Now he stops me going forward. I want to play f3 as well, but that really weakens this, doesn't it? Really weakens it. Let's play knight back and then maybe rook across unless he stops it. I mean, I can always go back, I guess, but well, that's what he's done. He's stopped it. Although, well, actually, no, I've still got rook across, haven't I? Because if he takes, then the knight's not pinned. If he doesn't take, maybe we can start getting forward. Let's play king up, maybe knight up somewhere. He's played the bishop there. Okay. Let's just pretend to hit the bishop. Okay, knight up. Oh, do I go with a pawn? No, that must be a mistake. I'm too far down on time here, though. So forward. Oh, he's threatening to push again. What the heck have I done? I've blundered it, haven't I? Yeah, this game's over with, and I'm so slow. I can't play rook across now because of the pin. Let's go up and across. I've been far too slow here, though. He just has to play the clock now, not the position. Knight forward if he does nothing, I think. But he really just has to play the clock. Yeah. I don't see any way to make good progress. Pawn up and it's weakening. Knight can't come back. Yeah, just got no real moves. Okay, now I've kind of got to go there. Maybe knight back, but do it. Okay, I'm going to gamble now just because it's all practically over. That's the weakness. He can't trade. That's a blunder. Wow. Wow, we got the checkmate. No idea how we won that game, but we won it very good. Well, let's see how we actually played this game in engine language. 85 moves, that's a lot of moves, isn't it? So the move times for both players rather quickens up towards the end there. Let's just see what it was in engine speak. So we're completely flatline level here. And an opponent just allowed the knight check, but it is completely flatline level if you don't miss that. We are white in this game, but if you want to flip the board, press the menu and just flip the board. If you were black. Yeah, we've gone wrong out of the opening. So we get worse here in the opening. So what did we do? We should have played knight to a3 instead of the queen up. So we should have developed the knight first. We've ended up getting into a bit of bother here. A little bit up and down. This is better for black, as you can see. Not by a lot by our level, but it gets worse. So in this position here, we should have just played rook across instead of rook up. Because obviously the knight covers the square as well as the rook. So we're now -2-ish, and then it's suddenly coming back closer to level. Then a lot of manoeuvring around. So we've managed to get it back level. It looks like there's some sort of blunder here. What were our figures? 90% versus 85, CPL 25 and 34. But there's a big blip here. So in a couple of moves time, knight to g3 was a blunder, and you should take it now. And it's just 1.1, but it was still a blunder. So it'll be a blunder back because you didn't make the correct move to take it. And I've missed the fact that the pawn was hanging. I just didn't see it, which is why I've blundered back in return, because I just missed the fact that I was getting a free pawn there. So I just simply missed it. So that was my two blunders for the game. And then we've basically been flatline level throughout this end game. Obviously, we're both low in time, though. I'm down to 8 seconds here versus 16. And then that final blunder, and then we can make a new queen and just settle the game. So just a case of trying not to blunder the queen away and get the king into a position where we can give a checkmate. So we got a decent win in the end, but could have gone either way.